Lucky to be joined by Penn State star quarterback Drew Allar. That's kind of a cool thing to hear, right? Star quarterback from Penn State. That makes you big man on campus.
Yeah, I guess it does. Yeah, but it's definitely an honor just to be the Penn State quarterback for sure.
Is this kind of what you envisioned when you decided Penn State's where you were going to go to school?
It's definitely what I envisioned and definitely more. I can't believe the support system we have at Penn State. I knew it was really good when I first committed to Penn State, but I've just been blown away by the way it operates behind the scenes in terms of the strength staff, nutrition staff, all the support staff, and obviously the coaching staff has been phenomenal.
A new coordinator came and joined you last year, Andy Kotelnicki, who came from Kansas. One of the concerns with the offense at Penn State prior to his arrival was yards per attempt, kind of a dink and dunk type of offense.
Yeah.
Did he get you down the field? The numbers say he did. Did
Yeah.
you feel like you were getting to have some fun throws down the field?
Yeah, for sure. And I think the one thing Coach K does a great job of is sequencing plays. I think he does a phenomenal job of having plays off of plays, and that's why we were able to push the ball downfield more last year. And obviously, we had a lot of talent to push the ball downfield too. So it starts with that, but also it starts with the O-line. Like the O-line did a phenomenal job of giving me a ton of protection last year. Same with the running backs. Like we put a great deal of pressure on the running backs and tight ends to be a part of our protection, and then give me time to have the chance to survey the defense and throw it downfield. But I definitely made an emphasis of my game to try to push the ball downfield more last year.
Quarterbacks are competitors.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you go with the blue,
All right.
given that Penn State, that's a primary color, I would say. You any good at this game?
I would like to think I'm
Connect
pretty good
four?
at the game. Yeah.
I'm going to start.
All right.
Just
That works for
because
me.
I'm the old guy. You got to be competitive to play this game.
Yeah.
And especially at the quarterback position. As a matter of fact, when I used to coach, this is kind of what I used to do with quarterbacks to find out just how competitive they were.
Yeah.
So I look at your numbers, and it says 67% you're hitting 2 of every 3 passes you throw, and that's wonderful. But if you look at the college football playoff games, it's down around 54%. What happened?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just definitely for me, like just emphasizing like consistency throughout the year. Our coaching staff did a great job of, giving us like a review on the year, I guess is a way to put it, but just like a breakdown of everything that we did well and didn't do well. So that was definitely eye-opening, just seeing things that I wanted to improve on. Obviously, when you're in the game
You say
routine,
you want to improve on it, but what do you think happened? Why did the numbers dip?
Yeah, I think it was just sometimes I made it too hard on myself. I think I have the ability to make any throw on the field, but there was things where I was making maybe timing issues in mechanics or footwork that was causing me to be a little off sequence. So a little thing here and there kind of adds up to a big thing. We always talk about planes don't crash because of one big thing. It's always it's always little things adding up into that major crash and burn. So I think it was a combination of that.
So as you think that through and you go into the next year, your thoughts about what I need to do to take the next step, because you're kind of a microcosm of the program.
Yeah.
Right? Your talents are obvious, but you're in a situation where like Penn State, you've got to win the big one, right? This is a season where, if not now, when, right? You've got an offensive line coming back. You just said that, right?
Yeah.
They got to be fun to take out on your NIL money, right?
Yeah.
You've got the 2 great running backs, right? Singleton and Allen are both coming back. That's a luxury if there ever's been one. A brand new receiver from Syracuse, a brand new receiver from USC, that all are, exciting. That means you got all the tools.
Yeah.
How do we get over the hump? If not now, when, right?
Yeah, no, I think it's, I think it's sticking to our process at the end of the day. Obviously, we recognize that there's games that we gotta, find a way to win. And I think that's, the exciting part and like the frustrating part at the same time is we know how close we were in the games last year that we did lose because they were all 1-score games, except the Oregon game was like 10 or 13 points. So it was all very close games. Now it's finding ways to execute in those big moments. And for me, I think it's, I've had a lot of conversations with coaches on how do I do that, and it's really about the mental approach to the game. Like I've done a lot of work through spring ball and how I talk to myself because
That's interesting.
Yeah, I'm a definitely
self-talk. Wait a minute, I want that one back. I wanted it right there.
Is that?
No, you know what? I screwed it up. It's my fault.
Yeah, as something that like I've probably always.
Do you talk to somebody about the mental approach to this that's not on the coaching staff? Kind of just the mental side of it?
Mainly just the coaching staff, and it's really Danny and Trace now, since obviously Trace has been in my shoes being the starting quarterback at Penn State.
How is that, having him close
It's
to
fun.
the end?
He's going to be a great coach. I'm definitely glad Trace is a part of the staff. He's been a huge resource for me already.
Of course, that's Trace McSorley, who obviously was a huge piece to the success going forward. And I just got my tail whipped. Penn State fans don't have to worry about whether or not this guy can get it done this year, because I never lose. Although I go back and I put that one in the wrong spot, and you ended up capitalizing. But that's exactly what happens on defense, right? And that's exactly. They make a little mistake, you take advantage of it.
For sure.
I was at the USC game last year. The CBS crew came to that game, and we were doing our show from the sideline. You hit 2 fourth-down plays that were huge. Anything go through your mind, or was it just the process that I have to hit this pass?
I mean, there was definitely stuff going through my mind, but I've actually done a lot of reflecting on that game and the Oregon game and a couple of the games. I felt like I played my best football, and then trying to describe the feelings and why I played my best football. I started writing those things down, the things that I was thinking during those moments, the feelings I had during those moments, because that's
So what was the feeling score tied in the Notre Dame game? You were just trying to make a play?
Well, that one I was definitely just trying to make a play, and that one relates back to the footwork part. I kind of put myself in I made it a lot harder for myself. I drifted in the pocket left, and then that caused our left guard Vanga to get beat outside just because he's expecting me to be 10 yards.
To be inside of him.
Yeah, to be, and that puts him in a vulnerable spot. And then I thought I put in a good spot. Obviously, the kid made a hell of a play. I mean, credit to him. Like, sometimes kids are going to make plays against you.
They get scholarships too.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, for sure. And obviously, they were in that spot for a reason, being in the semifinal game as well. But I think, just relating to those feelings on why I played well in those moments, and really just trying to be in that mindset all the time. And then no matter the score, up, down, tie, like just replicating those feelings and tapping into those.
How close are you to James Franklin? I know you spent a lot of time with the offense, but James Franklin, been there 11 years, 6 of them double-digit wins, and yet everybody wants to talk, hey, what haven't you done, right? What kind of a bond do you have with the head coach?
Really close bond. Coach Franklin has been unbelievable to me and my family, just because we've had to deal with stuff that he's gone through, and him being a tremendous resource for me and really the whole team. It's not just me. Like, you can literally go up to his office anytime, text him, and his door is always open. You can talk about life, football, school, like literally anything. And I think that, again, that's part of the reason why I came back, because I know the bond I have with him and Coach K, and really the whole coaching staff as a whole. But, having one more go at it, because there's no other coach that I'd rather play for than Coach Franklin, and definitely trying to end it the right way this year.
I'm telling you, the Penn State family, which is an extensive one, coast to coast, right, is saying this is the year. Got a star quarterback with Hollywood looks. We've got a team coming back there. You did Hollywood smile, the whole deal. We are.
Yeah, Penn State.
Amen.
Thank you.